quarterback injury situation. We go down to the third member of our team, Hayley Brown.
Thanks, guys. With Idaho starting quarterback Jack Lane going down with that collarbone injury week 1 against Oregon, Idaho quickly turned their offense to backup quarterback Jack Wagner. Wagner has played well in some key games for Idaho this season against Wyoming and UAlbany. Last week against Montana State, Idaho turned to redshirt freshman Nick Josepek as the starter. However, Josepek also suffered a collarbone injury, keeping him out for some time this season. Wagner was able to finish out this game for the Vandals and was dealing with the shoulder injury of his own, but will be good to go today for the Vandals with redshirt freshman Rocco Koch to serve as the backup in this game for the Vandals.
First matches in Big Sky play, a couple teams that were near the top of the Big Sky a season ago. I'm Trevor Williams. She's Hayley Brown. So glad to be with all of you today. And Hayley, for these two teams riding high, coming off a couple results to start the season.
Yeah, Idaho comes into this game 7-3-1, coming off one of their best wins of the season, 2-0 over Sacramento State on Friday, looking to replicate that again today against Portland State.
For Portland State, the goal on Friday was from L. Frazier. Has 3 this season, forward from Portland, Oregon, who's playing some good soccer.
Yeah, L. Frazier, the junior forward from Portland, Oregon, leads the team this season with 3 goals, including the game winner and a comeback win against South Dakota, and also scored this season against Hawaii and Eastern Washington on Friday.
For Hannah Alfaro Black on the other side for the Idaho Vandals. She came up with a penalty kick on Friday night to help seal it for Idaho in the 78th minute. She's now scored in 2 consecutive games.
Yeah, 2 consecutive games with the goal for Hannah Alfaro Black, one of the most experienced players on the team. So much poise in that penalty kick, and she gets the goal that ultimately sends Idaho over Sacramento State on Friday.
Well, tonight, Big Sky play opens for the Idaho Vandals and the Sacramento State Hornets. The Idaho Vandals trying to add another to that hallway as they were the tournament champions a season ago in the Big Sky. Welcome inside the Kibbe Dome, everybody. So glad to have you with us here in the booth. Trevor Williams alongside Hayley Brown. And Hayley, it's always exciting this time of year when we see a couple teams get to open up their conference schedule.
Yeah, it's really exciting for both teams going into the Big Sky Conference play. Starting in this game, Idaho's looking to repeat as champions, and Sacramento State is looking to improve on their standing from last season, finishing 5th. So it should be a really good game today.
For the Hornets on their side of we come to you from the Inland Northwest, the Idaho Vandals welcoming in the IU Indy Jaguars inside the P1 FCU Kibbe Dome for college soccer here tonight. I'm Trevor Williams alongside Hayley Brown. So glad to be with all of you at home taking this one in. And Hayley, always exciting for a team when they get to open up on their home turf.
Yeah, this Idaho team is coming off of a really exciting season last year, winning the Big Sky Conference and making it onto the NCAA tournament. They start off this season 2-2, most recently losing to Washington State, so they'll be looking to get a bounce-back win in their home opener today against IU Indianapolis.
IU Indianapolis coming in a little banged up on the year. We're going to talk more in the pregame before we get to kickoff between these two teams. That's all coming up around the corner as it's IU Indy and Idaho tonight. Women's college soccer from the Inland Northwest on ESPN+. A pleasant Sunday afternoon to you, everybody. A good match coming in Idaho. The Idaho Vandals welcoming in the Utah Tech Trailblazers inside the P1 FCU Kibbe Dome as we are here for college soccer. Last couple weeks of the non-conference schedule coming up. And really delighted to have this great match with you. Trevor Williams here in the booth alongside Hayley Brown. And Hayley mentioned a good start here in non-conference play for these two teams.
Yeah, both of these teams come out of non-conference play with winning records, which is really exciting when you go into conference play. And Utah Tech in particular, coming off of 2 straight losses, they're looking to get right and get a win today. And they have a couple Big Sky opponents coming up, including Idaho.
We've got the rest of our pregame coming up right after this. It's Idaho and Utah